What's up, Cook County Wildlife? Jordan here, also known as Chad. I hope you guys had a great Easter weekend, and for those of you that tuned into the satellite gaming with some Fortnite, I hope you guys had a blast. And I'm just going to get started talking here for a few minutes. So as you may know, the coronavirus has been causing a lot of chaos amongst all of us, but I feel like for middle schoolers specifically, it might be causing a little bit more. Your parents may or may not be working. You might not be able to contact your friends, and your responsibilities at home might be different than they normally are. And so I feel like this is just a season of uncertainty for a lot of us. I feel like a lot of us may be feeling pretty lonely in this time as well. So I thought I could offer up some words of encouragement through a story in the Bible. I'll be reading out of the Gospel, Matthew, chapter 9, verses 9 through 13. As Jesus went on from there, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the tax collector's booth. "Follow me," he told him, and Matthew got up and followed him. While Jesus was having dinner at Matthew's house, many tax collectors and sinners came and ate with him and his disciples. When the Pharisees saw this, they asked his disciples, "Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" On hearing this, Jesus said, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. But go and learn what this means. I desire mercy, not sacrifice. For I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners." So Matthew, who's also known as Levi in some other cases, was a tax collector. And it's important to know that tax collectors were not liked by many people in this time period. They went door to door getting money for the government, and they tend to ask for more money than they're supposed to, so then they could pocket that extra money. And they tend to just be dishonest, deceitful, and greedy people who were associated with this job. And Matthew was one of those people. Yet Jesus chose him, a person with all these negative qualities, to be one of his good friends and to come sit at his table. So the point of emphasis here is that Jesus is willing to invite anyone and everyone to come sit at his table, regardless of what kind of person they are or what their background may be. So how does this apply to us? Well, Jesus specifically says, "For I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners." And since Jesus was the only one to walk this planet perfectly, everyone else is who he is seeking, the sinners. You and me, even though we might feel broken and maybe we feel a little bit lonely, he asks us to come as we are and join him at his table. So Jesus chose a person like Matthew back then and chooses you now. So this week, my challenge for you is to just try and have a conversation with God, just a prayer. Share what's going on in your mind and just be honest with him. It may feel like you are just talking to a wall or talking to yourself, but that's okay because God is listening. If you don't know what to say, that's perfectly fine as well. Instead, I encourage you just to listen to God, maybe take some solitude time and sit in God's presence and just be by yourself. That's all I have for you guys today, and stay tuned for some stuff on social media for upcoming wildlife events, and don't hesitate to reach out to your leaders. See you guys.